Okay, kia ora everyone. My name is McKenzie. I am from Startup Dunedin. I will very quickly have a little run through of Startup Dunedin's lovely sponsors just before we get started. We are a not-for-profit trust that's supported by the Otago Polytechnic, Callaghan Innovation, Creative HQ, the University of Otago, and Dunedin City Council. Shout out to my boy, yeah. So basically we exist to further the notion and the belief that Dunedin is one of the most entrepreneurial small cities in the world, and I believe we're doing a very, very good job of it. So I know the word entrepreneur is a little scary, a little intimidating. I can't really spell it. Sometimes it's hard to say, but I do have a cheeky question for all of you guys. Who here can sing? Put your hand up. Who here can draw? Put your hand up. Like a couple of people. Now, what do you think would happen if I asked that question to a room of 5-year-olds? Literally everyone would put their hand up, and most of them would be wrong. So it's just an interesting thing about entrepreneurship and about business in general, is that somewhere along the way, we lose that spark and that idea that we can do things. Things are put in two camps. I'm good at this, I can do this, or I'm not good at this and I can't do this. And actually the best thing to do, I've found, is just to be really shit at something for a while. Have a go at it and keep trying, and don't let yourself be bogged down by the idea that if I try something and fail at it immediately, that I can't go back to it and keep going. So that is essentially the ideology behind us, and we exist to serve every member of the community as well. So it doesn't matter if you've made a little bit of a start on a small business that you're really enjoying, or if you've got something that's established and wanting to grow, or if you literally just had an idea in the shower this morning. We will listen to and talk to anybody who has any interest in starting a business. Sweet. So just a real quick brief overview of the team. Rachel is our GM, General Manager. She is the big boss, and she oversees the day-to-day runnings, gives us the big picture stuff. Angus is our program facilitator. He's the one that's really good at public speaking. It's very unfair that he is making me do this. And then Kenzie, that's me. I joined about 6 months ago, and I am the marketing and community coordinator. So if you've ever seen me scurrying around at events trying to figure out where the beer is, that's most of my job. Awesome. I'll give you a really, really brief overview because I'm conscious that you've been sitting here for a while. And I'll just tell you like the basics of what we do. We have a couple of programs that we run for the public. The flagship program is called Co-Starters, and I have done Co-Starters. It's how I came into contact with Startup Dunedin in the first place. I set up my own marketing business. I had absolutely no idea anything to do with business before that, besides the Neopets shop that I had run in my youth. But I found that that course was so in-depth and so comprehensive that it kind of, to me, felt like a how to start a business 101. Following on from that, we also have the Distiller Incubator, which is for companies that are looking to like scale and grow and sort of like spread their wings a little bit. And they get to come through us and literally be incubated. It's a warm room where we tell you can do it. It's great. But I didn't come here to talk about those two today. I came to talk about Audacious. So Audacious is our free student program. It's for any student of any kind of major, minor background, whatever it is. It does not have to be a business degree that comes to us. And similar to the Co-Starters model, we have a one workshop a week outside of school time, totally free, and we focus on a different aspect of business life, from customer interviewing, marketing, finances, the whole lot. So you get a really like good holistic view of the program, and it is again totally free. So it's really high value for people to come along to. And I think the best way to tell people about it is to bribe them, to be honest. So the prizes, the first thing I'll say is that yes, you do get free pizza every week. That's awesome. I know when I was a student, I used to eat the ends of bread for dinner when I had nothing, or a really gross old ramen. So to be able to not have to buy dinner once a week, it's a pretty big yes from me. But the bigger and the more important part of this is the prizes. So I'll just give you a really quick rundown of those. So you get cash money, cash in hand for things like Best Business Case. That last semester, probably the most Dunedin thing I've ever heard, but an alcoholic iced tea company took out the top spot. So that was, I got a sample too, it was awesome. But yeah, you run through your business at the end, you pitch and you go in the draw, or I guess go in to win some of these prizes. And this year we also have a massive increase. We've got a $10,000 app building or prototyping package from a local startup it's either Aioli or Ole, and I can't say it, and every time I try I sound stupid. But they're going to put forward a prize of 10 grand to somebody who wants to build an app, which is pretty massive. And I know that a lot of science students are incredibly innovative and problem solvers by nature. So if you've ever wanted to maybe update that outdated piece of lab equipment, or you've just noticed something specific that really bugs you every time it crops up, it's definitely worth bearing in the back of your mind. Very quickly as well, the Edubit is a micro-credential in Startup 101. This is just like a recognition of all of your hard work, all of the research that you've put in. Looks real good in a CV, sounds really impressive as well in a job interview, so that's always good to know. But yeah, that's also free, paid for you once you complete the program. So, I guess this is the end. Questions? We do have a showcase, so you can have a look at what this cohort was up to, how they progressed, and what their final pitches are if you want to come along and have a look. That's on the 7th of October at 4 p.m. Or just have a look, if you're interested at all, go onto our website, startupdunedin.nz, and have a look at all the different options available, or find more information on Audacious, because I really think it's free, there's free pizza and you can win money. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. So, yeah.